We live in a world that often feels like an assault on the senses, a constant barrage of stimulation that can be overwhelming for anyone. But for highly sensitive people, this intensity can be debilitating. If you're a highly sensitive person, you know what I'm talking about. The constant noise, the crowds, the never-ending demands. It can feel like too much. But what if I told you that your sensitivity is not a weakness, but a superpower? What if you could learn to navigate this world, not just survive it, but truly thrive? Being a highly sensitive person means experiencing the world in a deeper, more nuanced way. You feel things more intensely, the good, the bad, and everything in between. You're highly attuned to your environment, picking up on subtleties that others miss. This sensitivity is part of your wiring, a fundamental aspect of who you are. It's not something to be ashamed of or try to change. In fact, it's a gift, a source of incredible strength and empathy. But like any gift, it comes with its own set of challenges. One of the most important steps in navigating the world as a highly sensitive person is to understand and accept your sensitivity. This means letting go of any negative beliefs you might hold about being sensitive. It means recognizing that your sensitivity is not a weakness, but a strength. It means embracing your unique way of experiencing the world. When you can do that, you can begin to create a life that honors and supports your sensitive nature. Boundaries are essential for everyone, especially for highly sensitive people. We absorb the energy of our environment like sponges. Boundaries act as energetic shields, protecting us from emotional overload. They define what we will and will not accept in our lives. It's okay to say no to things that drain your energy, essential for your emotional and mental health. Self-care is not selfish, it's essential. Think of it as filling your own cup to show up as your best self. What fills your cup? Is it spending time in nature, losing yourself in a good book, or listening to soothing music? Discover what works for you. Make self-care a non-negotiable part of your routine. It's an investment in your well-being. Chapter 4. Creating your calm sanctuary. Designing a home that nurtures your soul. Your home should be your sanctuary, a place where you can escape the chaos of the outside world and recharge your batteries. But for highly sensitive people, our homes can sometimes feel like an extension of the overstimulation we experience outside. Clutter, harsh lighting, and a lack of personal space can all contribute to feelings of overwhelm and anxiety. Take a look around your home. Does it feel calming and inviting, or cluttered and chaotic? Do the colors, textures, and lighting soothe your senses or make you feel on edge? Your environment can have a profound impact on your mood and energy levels. Creating a calming home environment is about being intentional with your surroundings. It's about decluttering your space to create a sense of peace and order. It's about choosing colors and textures that soothe your senses. It's about incorporating elements of nature, like plants and natural light, to create a sense of tranquility. Chapter 5. Navigating a world of overstimulation, your guide to finding pockets of peace. Let's face it, the world can be a lot to handle, especially for highly sensitive people. From the constant barrage of news and social media to the noise and crowds of modern life, there are ways to navigate this world, to find pockets of peace amidst the chaos. Start by becoming aware of your triggers. Once you know your triggers, you can start to create strategies for managing them. Chapter 6. Mastering your emotions. Tools for finding calm in the midst of the storm. Highly sensitive people experience emotions with a depth and intensity that can be both a blessing and a curse. We feel everything so deeply, which can make us incredibly compassionate and empathetic individuals. But it can also make us more susceptible to feeling overwhelmed by strong emotions, both our own and those of others. The key to navigating the world with emotional intensity is not to suppress or deny your emotions, but to learn how to regulate them effectively. Emotional regulation is the ability to manage your emotions in a healthy and constructive way, even when you're feeling overwhelmed or triggered. There are countless tools and techniques for emotional regulation. Some people find solace in mindfulness practices like meditation or deep breathing exercises. Others find creative outlets like journaling, painting, or playing music to be therapeutic. And for some, talking to a therapist or counselor can provide invaluable support and guidance. Know you've been a good friend. Chapter 7. Finding your tribe. The power of connection for highly sensitive souls. As highly sensitive people, we often feel like we're wired differently from the rest of the world. We may feel misunderstood, like we don't quite fit in. This feeling of isolation can be incredibly isolating and lonely. That's why it's so important to find your tribe, to connect with others who understand and appreciate your sensitive nature. Surrounding yourself with supportive, like-minded individuals can make all the difference in the world. These are the people who get you, who see your sensitivity not as a weakness, but as the strength it truly is. They're the ones who listen without judgment, who offer a shoulder to cry on when you're feeling overwhelmed, and who celebrate your unique gifts. Where can you find your tribe? Look for online or in-person support groups for highly sensitive people. Explore workshops, retreats, or classes that focus on personal growth and self-discovery. Connect with like-minded individuals through shared interests like art, music, or nature. Chapter 8. The Journey Inward, Self-Reflection for Deeper Understanding. In a world that's constantly demanding our attention, it's easy to lose touch with ourselves, to get swept away in the busyness of daily life. But for highly sensitive people, self-reflection is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's the key to understanding our triggers, our needs, and our deepest desires. Self-reflection is the practice of turning your attention inward, of examining your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors without judgment. It's about getting to know yourself on a deeper level, understanding what makes you tick, and identifying the patterns that are no longer serving you. There are many ways to practice self-reflection. Journaling can be a powerful tool for processing emotions, gaining clarity, and tracking your growth over time. Meditation can help you quiet your mind and connect with your inner wisdom. Spending time in nature can provide a sense of grounding and perspective. Chapter 9. The Gift of Self-Compassion. Embracing your sensitivity with kindness. We live in a world that often equates sensitivity with weakness. We're told to toughen up, to grow a thicker skin, to not take things so personally. But what if instead of trying to change who we are, we embraced our sensitivity as the gift it truly is? What if we treated ourselves with the same kindness and compassion we offer to others? Self-compassion is about extending the same understanding and care to ourselves that we would offer to a loved one who is struggling. It's about recognizing that we're all human, that we all make mistakes, and that we all deserve our own love and acceptance. When you're feeling overwhelmed or discouraged, try practicing self-compassion. Talk to yourself with the same gentleness and understanding that you would offer to a friend in need. Remind yourself that you're doing the best you can with the resources you have. Forgive yourself for your mistakes and focus on the lessons learned. Chapter 10. Seeking professional support. When to reach out for expert guidance. There's no shame in asking for help when you need it. In fact, it's a sign of strength and self-awareness. If you're struggling to manage your sensitivity, if it's impacting your daily life or relationships, or if you're simply feeling overwhelmed, reaching out to a mental health professional can be incredibly beneficial. A therapist can provide a safe and supportive space for you to explore your experiences, develop coping mechanisms, and gain a deeper understanding of yourself. They can help you identify and challenge negative thought patterns, develop healthier communication skills, and learn to set boundaries. Finding the right therapist is crucial. Look for someone who specializes in working with highly sensitive people or who has experience with the specific challenges you're facing. Don't be afraid to ask potential therapists about their approach and experience. Outgrow your sensitivity is your superpower. Being a highly sensitive person in a world that's often loud, chaotic, and demanding can be challenging, but it's also an incredible gift. Your sensitivity allows you to experience the world with a depth and richness that others may never know. It's the source of your empathy, your creativity, and your deep connection to the world around you. Never let anyone dim your light. Embrace your sensitivity, honor your needs, and create a life that allows you to truly thrive.